Welcome to Chris Parking Shooting Sports. Got a new gun today. This is a manufacturer I've not really dealt with before, although it is a Benelli Lupo, and Benelli is of course part of the Beretta Hall of Fame. So let's have a little look, see what we've got comes with it before we see the rifle. We have got a Stallon sound moderator, we've got a Burris rifle scope. Pop those to one side, put that away there. And here is the rifle itself. So pop this open. I went to pick this up this morning. What have we got? We have got some Burris Signature Z scope rings. Do you know, you don't often see these days because Burris have got the XTR rings, I think they're called as well. These used to be one of the best rings you could get because they're a steel ring with a rose joint in them, so they're completely correct for any misalignment on the scope fitting on your rifle. But still, here is the rifle itself. Let's grab this box. It's a good ejection system over there. Let's have a look and see what's in it. Because I've probably seen a Benelli Lupo at a show, but I couldn't off the top of my head tell you what it's like. If you told me it was a Tikka or a Seiko, I could tell you exactly. But these are not rifles I see quite as frequently. Quite like the box. Not the boxes really matter. And there we go. So that is it in there. So we've got instruction manuals and cards and things like that. Here we've got the bolt. I'll put the bolt somewhere safe. Move that. Store that over there. We've got length of pull spacers in here. We've also got a little bottle of oil. Ben oil apparently. And then that one looks like it's got some inserts for, I don't know what those are for. Like for the, I don't know what those are for. Well, we shall see. There's some Allen keys in there as well. Does it say on the packet what they're for? No, I think it might be to do with the cant or something on the stock. It is. It looks like they're stock spacers, so you can adjust the cast on the stock by the looks of it. That's quite a sort of shotgun thing you don't often see on rifles. But we'll account for that later. So what does it say here? 10, 25, the best warranty in the world. This firearm is warranted for 10 years on mechanical parts from date of purchase. BEST, best treated barrels and parts, are warranted against rust and corrosion for 25 years from date of purchase. Now that is quite a statement. Benelli developed BEST, BEST or BE.S.T technology to protect your firearm with a tough impenetrable armour that stops rust and corrosion. It's so effective we warranty treated parts for 25 years. That is pretty impressive, to be fair. I wonder if that's what this kind of glossy finish is on it. It sort of looks like a blue finish, but it's much glossier. Right, let me just pop that off the bench. Stand that there. Right, here we go. Let's have a little look then. Put the knife out of the way. I'm just going simple today because I don't really want to mess around. Right, sporting arm. I don't even know what calibre it is actually. I haven't booked it in yet. I just went to pick it up this morning. The calibre is 6.5 Creedmoor. Always a nice one to know. Bloody easy ammo, easy to feed. Very popular these days. It's got a 3-lug bolt. It's heavily sort of machined here to give you clearance and things on probably brass within the magazine. 3 lugs. It'll be a 60-degree lift, and it's quite a sort of canted handle on it. Just check that's clear through there. Pop the bolt in, left side bolt catch. That's really slick actually, really slick. It's a tang safety as well, so back for safe. For, oh, is it 3 position or 2? Is there a middle position there? No, it seems like it's a 2 position safety catch. But looking at this now, right, so sporting profile, that looks to me it could be a 22-inch barrel. I'll measure that for the full review when I do that. Threaded, probably a 15x1 by the looks of it. The crown looks neat enough. We shall see in the full review. It's a nice Benelli sticker on your barrel. Yeah, it is quite a glossy finish, the coating on that, so it does look quite good. The fore end does free float the barrel, and it is reasonably stiff. We've got sling stud underneath, which you put your bipod on. There's also a stud as part of the stock itself. That's a steel one there. That is polymer, so it's part of the stock. Similarly at the back here, which allows you to put your sling on that. Progressive comfort recoil pad. Let me just deliberately agitate that. Well, we'll see what it's like when it's fired. This could come from the sort of shotgun hall of fame, but it would appear that kind of hinges at the end and compressors in the centre to absorb your recoil a little bit for it. Oh, we dropped something on the floor there. It looked like something like, oh, it's the barrel, it's not a barrel sticker, it's like a barrel shim thing. Now, is that an adjustable recoil pad? Sorry, is that an adjustable cheek piece or not? I don't know yet, but we shall see. It feels like it comes off or something, but we'll see about that. Right, magazine system, let's have a look at that. That looks like maybe a 3, possibly a 5. We'll see in the full review. Bolt seems pretty slick. I'll just give it a safe dry fire now. Feels alright, the trigger as well. It's not a single set or anything crazy like that. Let's have a little look and see if there's much creep on it. That seems okay. There's a little tiny bit of creep on it, but I think that's more than usable. We'll see if it beds in at all and how it's used. But I'm going to put the scope on it, set it up. I'll shoot it off a bipod because that's generally my preferred way of doing it. Do we think that's a 22 or a 24-inch barrel? I'm tempted to guess it's a 22, but we shall see when we get the magic measuring tape. So just so I don't have to put them all in the full review, let's have a look at some of the details on here now. It's a 24-inch barrel. 24 inches, 610 millimeters. That's good, you get plenty of velocity out of that. Let's try the trigger. Spark this up. The trusty Lyman trigger gauge. Let's go in grams first, just to annoy the Americans. Ready that. Nice steady pull. It's a single stage trigger. 584 grams. Let me just see if I can do that even slower. Because generally the slower you go and the slower you add pressure, the heavier the weight it'll show. 810 grams. So let's say it's 810 grams at worst, which is 1 pound 12.6 ounces. Off the top of my head, that's what, 16? That's 28 ounces. So that's that. There's lots of quite grippy checkering here, and on the fore end. The fore end's got finger grooves as well. It's fairly flat on the underside, but it's got finger grooves, so you get a good grip on it. Bolt feels quite fast. What's the length of pull like? Length of pull is 13 3/4 inches, call that 353 millimeters. That's the little thing that's clipped on your barrel that comes on or off. I don't think anybody's going to leave that on for shooting with, but it's something you kind of see on shotguns, is it? I'm not sure. Is anybody going to reach forward enough there to burn the hand? I'm not really thinking it will. Barrel diameter looks about 17 millimeters. My battery finally died in there now. 17.2 millimeters. That looks like so that locks the bolt. Right, so safety catch, 2 positions, forward for fire, rear is safe with bolt locked, but there is a button there so you can press that and lift the bolt handle to open it safely. Fire again, and if you want to take the bolt back out, side catch there, that's that done, that's that covered. What does the rifle weigh? We shall put the magic scales down, calibrate those at 0, move that out of the way. I think my battery's dying. Oh, what a joyful time for the battery to die. Grams. Right, we have got 3,358 grams, which is 7 pounds 6.5 ounces. Remember to replace the battery in that one. Done that, done that, done that, done that. Overall length is all we need to know now. So overall length, and this is a 24-inch barrel, is 43, well it's 44 inches actually, which is 1120 millimeters overall length. That has all the ingredients of making a decent sporting rifle, and it's got a reasonable length of pull, it's got a decent trigger on it, and it doesn't feel really crazy short. These Picatinny bases are screwed to the action. I think the action is going to be steel barrel. The coating is identical throughout. It has got that kind of glossy nature to it. We've got a barrel nut by the looks of it there. So we shall see how this goes shot on target. Now we have a Burris scope for it, we have Burris rings. I'll put all that together, and hopefully the full review will be with you on my channel in a week or so. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that little first look and some of the details about this rifle, some of my first impressions. I don't sell these things, so if you want descriptions, if you want details, speak to your local shops, because I don't do that, because YouTube don't like me talking about those kinds of things, and if people ask those questions, videos get distorted and disrupted by them. So please don't ask how much everything costs, because it does upset YouTube. Google's your friend there, you'll find your local shops. So please like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell and keep track of my regular uploads, and you will see the full review of this Benelli Lupo in about a week or 10 days. Thanks for watching, bye for now.